Hi, my name is Chance Eaton. I'm the Chief Learning Officer here at Big Skyway, and for today's little learning nugget, I want to talk to you about maturity. And this work comes from Dr. Stephen Covey's 1989 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And so in here, he talks about this maturity continuum, and it goes from dependence to independence to interdependence. And inside this framework, he lays us 7 habits. So let's just take a little tour through these different levels of maturity. Let's start with dependence. Dependent is an attitude of you. So when you're a small child, you are dependent on your parents for support and love, etc. But we require that. Well, as adults, especially adults with maybe lower self-esteem, we might see this in codependency. We need others to make us feel comfortable. We might see it in needing to be validated by other people. We might see it in victimhood. We're always blaming other people for our mistakes. So there's kind of a reactive kind of energy that goes with this. So it's an energy of you, an attitude of you, low maturity. Now, someone that's independent can stand on their own 2 feet. It's an attitude of I. Here's where we have self-mastery and we have control. It's someone who can be responsible in their life. They have a sense of direction, a sense of purpose. They can practice integrity. They can stand on their own 2 feet. But it's not the highest level of maturity. Because what can come with that independence is you can become selfish, right? It can become all about me. There's an ego attributed to that. We're always having to negotiate for what we want. In the West, in Western culture, this is often deemed as, the highest level of maturity. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I can take care of myself. Well, Covey would argue this is not the highest level of maturity. Instead, interdependence is the highest level of maturity. This is someone that lives in this attitude of we. They know how to collaborate. They know how to come up with solutions together. Not only are they independent, they're responsible. They have a sense of direction, a sense of purpose. They can practice integrity. They've also learned how to build trust with other people. They know how to have this abundant mindset where you and I will get more stuff done together than we will by ourselves. They've learned the skills of listening and understanding other perspectives before they speak with courage. They have that empathy. And they can come up with creative solutions, and they can appreciate the diversity in the room and have fun in that synergistic creative space. And so interdependence is really the highest level of maturity. And so I think this is interesting, especially as you start to introspect and ask yourself, where am I at in this continuum? And there might be certain areas of your life where you're lower than others, but this goal, this trying to get to this place of interdependence, it's interesting also as you introspect to start watching the people around you. Where are they at? A lot of times as you look at your culture, you're going to find some of the sticking points is that we're just not a very mature team, or not a very mature person, or not a very mature organization. In fact, when we consult with clients, individuals, teams, or companies, and if they're in a dependent energy and they're constantly in this victimhood and they're constantly needing validation, we can't help them that much. We might take them from here to here. If we have a client or a team or a company and they're independent, we can help them a little bit more because we're halfway there. But when we get clients that are already interdependent, they already understand the peak of maturity is us. We are going to accomplish these goals. We're going to overcome these obstacles. We can take a client from here to here because they've already got so much of that intrinsic motivation inside their culture. So hope you enjoyed that. Different levels of maturity. Take care. Have a nice day.